Tella. Tella whooping some ass.
Freaking no! Don't bring up Tella. I'm so mad about that.
Hey guys, we're recording.
What, really?
Oh, are we recording?
Yes.
Legit? Okay.
Legit.
Alright, let's start off with Chris then. Chris! If all the heroes and villains from Final Fantasy had to fight to the death, every man for himself, good versus good, evil versus evil, bipolar versus manpolar, who would win?
Do you really wish to know this answer?
I do, sir.
Say it for Arthur, but he's gonna say that.
No, actually, I'm not.
Bullshit.
Ultimecia.
Ultimecia?
Ultimecia.
Why,
She
sir?
destroyed time and space. She took over everything. She ruled everything and destroyed everything. The same concept as Zidane.
She didn't
except
destroy
she did it.
everything. She didn't destroy everything.
When you go to the alternate universe, she did.
Don't judge his answer.
Yes, Carrie.
Alright, he says... It says
Ultimecia or
Ultimecia.
Zidane, because Zidane had the power to destroy everything.
Thank you.
Alright, Miss Carrie. Your turn.
Okay.
Same question.
I think that Kefka would, because he said that he was going to become a god, and he freaking did it. I mean, like, there was no playing around with him. And not only did he do it, but he was sadistic, and he just really didn't care. I mean, he did it for the lulz. So honestly, I think that Kefka could do it.
See, now me personally, I think Chaos would be able to kill everybody else. Like, he is like the god of, like, fuck your face. You can't really fight that. Even if you're a god, you can't just look at Chaos and be like, hey, get my bitch. It's kind of like, hey, don't murder me. But everyone's entitled to their opinion. Alright, Chris, next question.
Yes.
Alright, what is your favorite, least favorite League Champion, or the best Final Fantasy, or the biggest fuck moment in a Final Fantasy right before the end of the boss fight? This is a confusing-ass question.
It really is a confusing ass question. Okay. Let's break
How
that
about
down.
we just,
Let's
like,
do the
yeah.
first
Okay,
one. Break
yeah,
it down
break
to
it down.
3.
Break it down. Favorite, least favorite League Champion.
My favorite league champion? Give me
Game-
a second. I have to think on this one.
And give us a why.
So let's go with my most fun league champion. Most fun league champion, by far, for me, is Diana.
Faggot. Why?
I Q, I R, I W, I get a kill.
Oh, faggot.
It's just fun. It's just, wee, I'm there. Wee, I'm there. Either that or Ari, for this exact same reason. I Q,
Alright.
I R.
Least favorite.
Least favorite? I hate our god. I can't use him for shit.
I hate you.
I
Alright.
know.
I don't think I should bother ask Carrie this one, but sure. You know next to nothing about League. Who's your favorite?
Out of the ones that I have seen,
Yes. Stalling.
I don't know. I mean, like,
I've shown her a lot of the league art.
yeah, I like the little girl with Tibbers.
Shucks, Annie.
Annie.
I like
Alright.
Annie. That's cool. Just the whole, like, that whole cinematic where she's, like, just skipping and holding the teddy bear, and then it's like, oh no, you done goofed. I love that.
Teddy bear. Alright. I like Shaco. This is nothing new here. He's a fucking clown and he stabs people. There's nothing wrong with this.
And he's
Least
broke as
favorite?
fuck.
Has to be Teemo. No one likes Teemo.
Nobody likes Teemo.
Fucker. Alright. Chris, my bro.
See,
Best Final Fantasy in your opinion?
IMO, best Final Fantasy.
MO.
Storyline.
Storyline, gameplay,
8.
battle system, doesn't matter. Just pick a
Storyline
fa-
is 8. Battle system 10.
Alright. Carrie, same question.
Final Fantasy 9.
Alright. And I have to go with 4. 4 is the greatest thing ever.
Or, well, are we not gonna, like, talk about, like,
Why?
why it is our favorite?
Well, you
because
see,
it's
this
just
thing doesn't say why. You could say why, but it doesn't actually say
okay. The reason why Final Fantasy 9 to me is my favorite is after playing
so.
7 and 8, because after I played 7 and 8, it was just, oh my god, so depressing. Somebody shake these people and just get some happiness in their lives. And I couldn't really relate to any of the characters. I mean, really, I I couldn't relate to any of them. And then when I got to 9, here's Zidane, who is so much like me. It's not even funny. And like all he wants to do is make people happy and to make people smile. And he pushes his own feelings aside just to make sure that everybody else is okay. And I do that all the time. I can easily relate to him. And it was just such a much more uplifting game. I mean, yeah, it got dark in a couple of places, but I mean that's like every video game you play. But it was just, I loved it. I loved every minute of it. I loved every minute playing it.
I want you to tell me when Tetris gets dark.
When what gets dark?
Tetris.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
I missed that line. I could never get back to the bottom line so I could finish that line. And then I died on the inside.
That was the first time I Tetrised.
Exactly.
Alright, Chris. Biggest the fuck moment in Final Fantasy storyline right at the last boss fight. What's just the biggest the fuck?
In a boss fight or just the fuck moment period?
Well, it says biggest the fuck Final Fantasy story swap right at the end of the boss fight.
What do you mean right at the end of the boss fight?
I don't
You know what
fucking
the
know!
biggest the fuck was for me in any of the games?
Access being a tree.
It was not in actually a Final Fantasy game. The biggest the fuck moment was in fucking Kingdom Hearts when the first time you beat Sephiroth. Like, yes, I am gonna get something for this.
Oh god.
And you're just like,
oh
yes,
man.
yes, 3 hours of fighting Sephiroth. Yes. Pat on the back. You get a slow clap. And that's all you get. And you're just like, what the fuck?
Alright. Okay, story swap moment. Get back on track, Chris.
What do you mean by story swap moment? What does that necessarily mean?
Okay. I'm not too sure, like, what was the biggest, like, eye-opener? Like, was it Renoa, like, didn't she become Ultimecia or some shit?
Ultimecia possessed her because she was a sorceress.
Yeah, she possessed her.
Well, yeah, like, story swap, like, fucking, like, why'd this happen? How the fuck did this happen moments?
Okay, the biggest, like, plot hole.
Not plot hole, like, plot twist. Sort of.
Plot twist, sort of.
I don't know. How do you explain
The biggest
this?
argument, like, I'm trying to think, like, the biggest plot twist for me was Vincent and Sephiroth's relationship. The fact that it is possible for Vincent to be Sephiroth's father.
Alright, there's the question right there. Just biggest to fuck Final Fantasy story swap moment at the end boss fight. I don't know where that goes.
Let's go with that. Vincent being possibly Sephiroth's father.
Alright, Carrie, same confusing ass question.
The biggest what the crap moment. Remember, I am at home. The biggest what the crap moment for me was in Final Fantasy IX when you find out the truth about Zidane. And I don't want to do any spoilers or anything.
I'm up there.
Guys, hello. You're like spoiling everything right now. But like, if like the biggest plot twist is when you find out the truth about Zidane. Like the whole reason why he was created. I was like, holy cow, because that took me by surprise. And also the whole entire fact that possibly Vincent could be, I honestly think he is, that he is Sephiroth's dad. Honestly,
in all the shows, they look similar. They're similar facial features.
They have similar facial features. He says that, you know, his greatest sin, he couldn't protect the ones that he loved. I mean, it's, how could it, I don't know. And like the timeline is just about right because he and Lucretia did have that affair. They did have that thing going on. So, I mean,
She wanted the VD.
Mm-hmm. Not venereal disease, you weirdos out there. Wanted the Vincent dick.
dude, Vincent is sexy as crap.
Don't need to hear this shit. I'm not gay.
I am straight and I still say he is sexy.
How did I worry about you?
I am secure in my masculinity.
Bullshit.
I'm so pretty. Oh,
LOL.
so pretty.
Yeah, you're not pretty.
I'm so pretty and witty and gay.
Moving on.
I'm so pretty. Okay, what's next?
Oh shit. This is a question. Do we love this guy? Just do you love me? Question mark.
What's the guy's name?
His name is Nick. I love Nick a lot.
Yes,
Sure, Nick, I love you.
Yes, Nick.
We all
love you.
love Nick.
Feel the love, Nick. Even if you don't
Everyone
want it,
loves Nick.
feel it.
Feel love.
Prime time, dangling time.
Yes. All right.
When you,
Weirdest thing
when
to
you
happen
get across
to
this
you
pass, you're gonna take it in the what? What, Colin?
See, Colin, that's why I love her so much.
Alright, weirdest thing to happen while playing League or Final Fantasy? Chris?
Well, I lived in a haunted house. Therefore, mine relates to that. Just sitting there, minding my own business, coloring, just playing Final Fantasy, everything going good. Sitting there just playing, I think I was playing Final Fantasy X.
Faggot.
Then my door gets kicked in. I just turn around, there's nothing there. I hear nothing. I continue playing. My bed squeaks down just a little bit. I'm like, God damn it. Again! All of a sudden, my PS2 just turns off. Bed unsqueaks, door shuts.
What?
So I was like, oh fuck. Then I was really mad, 'cause I was like, I haven't saved in like 3 hours. Haunted house stuff. It happens, sadly. Carrie can attest to Bob.
Alright, Carrie, weirdest thing to happen
The weirdest thing to ever happen to me,
while playing Final Fantasy.
while playing Final Fantasy. Honestly, nothing weird ever happened, but the most traumatic experience I ever had, I was like, I had just beaten Final Fantasy IX, but I still wanted to go over and like get everybody's final weapon, and I had everybody's but Steiner's, and I didn't know at the time that it was impossible to get because you have to like do it at like so much at the last place, like so much time frame or whatever. It's bullcrap. But my little brother wanted to watch me play it through all over again. So he was over he was home, and my best friend come over. And I was like, all right, Spencer, well, she's over. I'm not going to play because she really don't care. So I'm going to turn this off. And I went to save it, and I saved over the top file. And she could hear me screaming from outside, no! Like, it was the most epic no she had ever heard in her life. And, like, she come in, I was laying face first on the floor, and she was like, what's the matter? And Spencer he's dying laughing. He goes, she saved over her file. And, Brooke has never, she has no idea what that's like. So she was just like, all right. And then went to the bathroom. But, I mean, that was,
All right, then, I gotta pee.
I mean, that was pretty much, that's the most traumatic experience I've ever had. I've never really had anything weird happen.
Oh, I have.
You know what? Just hearing that no thing, I thought was fucking Metalocalypse. Just no!
He's... Yes! That.
That's all I imagine right now.
That was how it was. I can't, because it was loud. Like, my brother was playing Xbox Live, and, like, he has Turtle Beaches as well, and he heard it over his Turtle Beaches. It was so loud, yeah.
Alright, weirdest thing to happen to me. I don't really have a weird thing for this. I'm a fucking weird person. Nothing out of the ordinary happens. I am out of the ordinary.
Exactly.
It doesn't work like that. Weirdest thing, though, would easily have to be the power shutting off for 10 minutes, then the power coming back on, and everything was the exact same. My file was still there, in the exact same spot, mid-fight, and I'm just like,
The video game gods blessed you.
Spencer Jones blessed you greatly that day.
Seriously. I was like, no! Mid-fight! God damn it! I haven't saved in 18 hours! Why would you can't come up?
You
My
sound
file's
like
still
me.
there.
I don't need a save point. I will
No.
power through this today.
I was trying to play 6th without saving, and I just got done fucking... What was it? Doing, the shit for Setzer. Getting the fucking airship again?
Yep.
And I was like, no! That's gone forever! And I was about to go cry and rage quit and punch a hole in my wall. But then the power comes back on, and I'm like, yay! It's still there! This house is haunted! Game! And I was happy. Alright, Chris, I'm kind of scared to ask you this, but last question on here is, what was the worst thing you've ever done to another person?
Well, since the worst thing I've probably ever done to another person is probably in this chat, I'm trying to think of the most non-perverted thing I can come up with. Let's see here.
No, Chris. Nope. Just tell us.
Oh, good.
One.
Who asked these questions?
Our fans.
The wonderful fan base of Chocobo Night.
Exactly.
Oh no.
I love these people.
Exactly. That's the reason we still post when we do. Fucking
Whenever.
college.
Fucking lack of energy.
Yes. Well, your lack of energy. Mine's college and work.
Mine's work. I live where I work.
And you should stop.
Dude, I meant to tell you, I have Monday and Wednesday off, and I know you have school all day, so that friggin' sucks.
I may play hooky. For one reason.
Yes.
You wanna know why?
Why? What's that?
I can catch up. Because
Wait. Are you gonna play it tomorrow or Wednesday?
I might play hooky tomorrow.
Chris, answer the damn question.
Do you want to do that?
No.
Okay. Okay.
Answer the question, Chris.
Is this going to be? Can I tell the one about Carrie?
No,
Yes.
you may not. No,
Yes,
you may not.
may.
No,
may.
you may not.
This will be
No,
something
you
for
may
when
not.
Carrie's not here. How's that?
Alright.
This will be a me and Colin conversation, not an ordinary
Oh my
conversation. Love you.
I'm dead.
Let's see here.
I'm already getting death threats.
Yes, you are.
I can feel them.
Yes, you can. See, the meanest thing I have ever done to another human being.
Disregarding your dick.
Disregarding Sir Christopher. Okay.
What?
Do not question Sir Christopher.
Don't. See,
I'm
don't.
You know what? I'm gonna go for a pass and let someone else take this right now, and I will judge what you guys do, and I will judge from there.
Wow, you're an ass.
Exactly.
Alright. Since Chris is a little bitch. Alright, Miss Carrie. The question.
The worst thing I ever done
To another
To-
human being.
to another human being.
I pushed him and I didn't say sorry.
No. I'm trying. Okay, hold on. I've got two instances, and
Tell us both.
okay,
Yes.
one actually inflicts bodily harm, and he has a scar to it to this day, and another one,
I didn't say sorry.
no, okay, I'll tell you both. Okay, the first one is mental harm, and it was when my little cousin, when her mom first got remarried, she was like 5, and I'm 3 or 4 years older than she is. So her stepdad, when they moved into his house, he lives right beside a railroad. Well, my mom told me that there was a nurse, because there used to be like a clinic or something in the olden days, like right there at the railroad track. She got hit by a train and killed there. So I told my cousin, she used to be like, she still is horribly, like, easily scared. So I told her, I was like, so did you know that every night at like 3 a.m, if you look out her window, or out your window, when the train's coming, because the train used to pass by there every morning at 3 a.m, because I stayed over there all the time. And I was like, when you look out, you can see her ghostly image being hit and killed by that train. So it got to the point where she wouldn't go outside, like, ever. And, like, it didn't matter what time of day it was. She just wouldn't go outside. She wouldn't even look anywhere near the railroad. Her step-grandparents lived, like, right there in front of the railroad track, and she would not go visit them. So her mom calls my mom and is like, your daughter has caused my daughter emotional and mental problems. She will not sleep. She will not eat. She will not go outside and play. It was horrible. So I ended up getting grounded for, like, ever.
You're all
And then-
horrible.
Yeah, but I mean, like, that was the meanest thing I ever did, mentally and emotionally, to somebody. The one that inflicted bodily harm, I was, I think, either a freshman or sophomore in high school, and I was in art class, and I didn't mean to. It just, my friend Cole was sitting beside me.
Poor Cole.
And he was sitting beside me, and we were using scissors that day. And I was like, what?
Did you run with scissors and trip?
No, I didn't. I actually cut him really bad with them. What happened was, like, I was going to snip, like, toward him, and I'm, like, just messing with him. And for some reason or another, he decides to flinch and try to block me. So the scissors end up cutting the top of his wrist, like, wide open. I thought he was going to need stitches. And I honestly felt so bad. I really did. I felt so bad. But, like, he bled like none other. And he didn't even say, ouch. He just looked at it. And then he goes, all right. So then he gets up and goes to the teacher. And the teacher doesn't even ask. She's like, all right, go to the office. Go to the nurse. Get Band-Aids. And I'm like, is nobody going to ask how he got this? Or is, like, everybody
Take your
just going to
blessings in
ignore?
stride, Carrie. Take your blessings in stride.
I was like, is everybody just going to ignore this? But he never really said, I hate you, or why did you do that, or anything. He was just kind of like, all right. But he was subject to physical harm from me and my best friend his whole life, so he was used to it.
Yeah, McCullen. Leaning back and no.
That was the worst thing I ever did to somebody. I think was causing actual physical, and he has a scar, like, to this day, like where I cut him. It's like all across the top of his wrist.
I got completely distracted for what I did. What was I supposed to do again?
What?
What was I supposed to do again? I can't remember.
Worst
You were
thing
supposed
you've
the worst
ever
thing you've
done
ever
to
done
another
to
human being.
somebody.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Right, my bad. Well, mine's not a long drawn out story. Mine's actually pretty fucking simple. There's two of them, but both are.
Pretty bad.
One's kind of like potential death, and the other one's just ha 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 ha.
You almost
gonna go-
killed somebody?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Well,
Maybe, baby.
well, you see, I was in third grade.
You almost killed somebody in third grade?
Maybe, baby.
I knew how to use a plastic bag.
Time out for a second, guys. Time out for just a second. At work tonight, I almost cried because I made a prison joke to somebody who works there, and come to find out, she's been to prison.
Dumb shit.
That's not near
I
as bad as
felt
Kevin, remember?
so-
Your mom, and he said that to this girl on the anniversary of her mother's death.
No, I felt so bad because she got 3 years for something that didn't. I mean, like, it was just terrible, and I almost cried because she's like, "You do know I've been there, right?" And I was like, "Oh no!" And then, like, she almost cried, and I felt so bad. I think that was, like, the meanest thing I've ever done. Okay, anyway, go ahead, Colin.
Lost my train of thought.
Third
Okay.
grade, plastic bag.
Alright, well, this little fucker kept bullying me. He was like, "Oh, you're just a little bastard. You're a little stupid shit. Me. So I was like, "Fuck you!" So,
This is third grade?
Yep.
Mhm. I used to talk like that too, Carrie.
Wow.
well, and then he punched me in the face, and that hurt like hell. So I decided to walk away, crying a little bit because I just got punched in the nose. And I was like, "This hurts. I'm gonna beat him up." So he turns around and goes talk to his friends. I find a plastic bag. I open it. I jump behind him,
Put the bag
And-
over his head.
put the bag over his head, and I leaned back. So I hit the asphalt. His back bounced off my knees, and I kept the bag over his face.
Oh my
I had to
god.
have the security guard will grab him off of me, and he like turned like fucking green. It was great.
But he didn't mess with
Then-
you anymore, did he?
Oh no, he pissed himself. It was great.
Didn't fuck with you no more.
And
Holy guacamole.
and what is it? The other one, this one's not as bad. And it was a complete accident, sort of, kind of, but I kind of hated the kid, so I was happy. I kicked a soccer ball off a wall, and it came up and smashed him in the face. And after it did that,
I am going to kill my cat. Anyway, go ahead.
and I kicked this ball really hard, and it was like in a closed little space. So it hit the wall, ricocheted off the kid's face, hit a window. The window shattered, and the glass flew into the kid.
Oh my god.
This was like in 8th grade. the kid had to get stitches, and he didn't know it was me, and I kind of ran. I kind of ran away and never saw the kid again for like another couple months. And he didn't know it was me. He was like, "Hey, Kyle, what's up?" And I was like, "What the fuck happened to your face?" And he felt really bad. He was like, "I don't know. Something happened." He explained it to me, and I tried all my best not to laugh.
You know what would be great, Colin? This kid
like,
is on our page.
That would have
like,
sucked.
And he's going to be like, that motherfucker.
O-L. I would laugh so hard.
I'd be scared. Not gonna lie here. Oh my god. Alright, that's all the questions unless one of us...
Wait, Chris has got to answer. Remember, he skipped.
Yeah, I pulled past.
Yeah, go, fat.
Okay, the meanest physical thing I have ever done, I did in a martial arts tournament. Colin probably doesn't know this, I have rage. Like, I have a Tryndamere-like rage. Carrie's only seen me angry twice? I think that's about right, twice?
Yeah, I think so.
Like, to the point where I literally could tear a tree out of the ground and beat someone to death with it. I was in a tournament and this kid hit me in the nose twice. You're not supposed to, actually aim for the face, aim for the sides of the head, whatever, but not the actual face. He hit me in the nose twice with his middle knuckle out, so he was hitting me right in the nose, and he broke my nose.
Nice.
Blood was in my eyes. That's one reason my nose has a little bump in it now. Rage broke.
Bumpy nose.
He threw a punch, I grabbed his arm, twisted around, punched him in the face twice, flung him into the chairs, then running drop kicked him in more chairs.
Damn! I'm gonna fuck you up! That's really good!
I broke 3 ribs, his nose, and gave him a slight concussion through the padding.
Alright, now all I can imagine...
Belt.
Wait,
No. Oh my god. This is great. Go.
What?
Speak, Miss Carrie.
Oh, no, I think, one of the other meanest things I did, this is when I was playing basketball.
What?
And,
was this your legitimate basketball or tackle basketball?
No, this is, okay, to be fair, tackle basketball is how I played, like, always. That's why I fouled out, like, every game. But anyway,
I know.
That's excluding the point. So I was playing this game, and there was a girl behind me, and she kept elbowing me in the ribs, and the refs wouldn't call anything. So I was getting mad, and I was, like, trying to get her off me, and she would not get off me. So I finally just threw my elbow as hard as I could and broke her nose. And I got a technical and was, like, thrown out of the game. But it was worth it because, like, she was laying there, like, on the floor crying. And, I mean, my ribs were bruised the next day, but, I mean, at least I didn't.
Didn't your dad, like, high-five you or something?
Yeah, my dad, like, he was, like, clapping in the stands for me. And her parents were so mad at him because he was like, what?
Oh, my dad at that tournament was so happy.
That was like when I tackled that one chick. That's like when I tackled that one chick. Remember that in tackle back or in two hand touch. Yeah, in powder puff. It's 2-hand touch, and I tackled the crap out of her. Like, I laid her out, and my dad's like, yeah, and then they're like, 15-yard penalty against the defense, and
no.
Yeah, my dad's like, no.
I know. I was sitting next to your dad in drag. Remember?
You were sitting next to her.
Wait.
No. I am done. I am blaring my happy metal. I am done.
Alright, Colin. Have you never heard of mock homecoming?
Done.
Have you never heard of mock homecoming, Colin?
What?
Have you never heard of mock homecoming?
LOL.
Girls play football. The guys will actually dress up.
No, I have never heard of mock homecoming,
If
actually.
I could actually get a hold of one of my friends, her mom took some professional pictures of this. I was hit on a lot.
What?
He looked like a cheap hooker.
Because I was wearing a silk French dress. Italian, sorry. A $3,000 Italian dress.
He looked like a cheap
Professional makeup. And the best part was, her grandmother came in drunk as hell, like, who's your little pretty friend? And she just It was the funniest moment ever. It was just
I'm gonna go puke. I don't like you guys no more.
I never.
He looked like a. He was a cheap date. He was a cheap whore.
I was hit on a lot.
All right, beyond Chris's need to be hit on by drunk grandmothers, is there any questions that we would like to ask each other before I'm done mentally for the day?
Now, Colin.
Arf.
I don't know.
Rab.
Rab.
Rap.
Rab.
I forget where Rab came from. I don't know. I don't even care anymore.
Avatar.
All right. Right. Down, Fluffles. Down. All right.
down.
Upload this thing. This will be interesting to read later. Read,
Alright,
watch.
guys, we're gonna sign off and post this to YouTube. Be up in like 10 hours because I have shitty internet. Yeah.
How do you have crappy internet? I thought you were paying like I don't even know anymore.
It's like $100 a month, but it's DSL and it's all I can get because it's better than freaking Comcast, isn't that right, Colin?
Fuck you.
I
Love
have
you, buddy.
Comcast.
Or you, little buddy. Alright,
I'm gonna murder you.
signing off. Gonna play Final Fantasy 7.
Gonna murder
Screw
you.
you guys. Final
Wait,
Fantasy
wait,
7
wait,
time.
wait, wait, wait. Are you done? Are you done talking?
No, I'm just gonna click this little button right here. And